Joe Zombie.
Hello, and welcome to what may be the, penultimate episode of Cooking Companions.
Maybe the last episode of Cooking Companions, because we only have 2 endings left from what I know, and so I have a guide pulled up for the super secret ending, because it is going to be very precise and very involved to do, and there's a joke ending we'll do at the beginning, but when we booted up the game, something weird happened, so that's why we're sitting here, so we can boot it up and let everyone see what happens. So without further ado,
anything our audience knows about us is we're all about that precision. Like, we're so good at being able to do the exact thing we want to do.
Play games. I'm very good at what I do. All right, I'm gonna hit this button. Here we go.
There's no way we could fuck this up.
Here we go. Nothing out of the ordinary here at all.
Yeah. Yeah. It's covered in blood. Music's in reverse. Yeah, great. Oh, hello, Mariah. Once again, you're not leaving now. Okay, okay. There you go. Boy, this is something. It's awful. This is not the thing that you need to vibe to. We're not doing any of this up here.
Yeah, let's go. I feel bad. Mariah deserves better, but also this is nightmares.
Also, her head is gigantic compared to that body.
Yeah.
Because they just like clipped that one bit out and put it on the chibi.
This game is not suitable for children. Those who are easily disturbed. Do you wish to continue? No.
No. Oh.
Day is turning into night. Better head home and eat dinner. The cabin is completely silent. What do you want to check out? The basement door. The basement door is already unlocked. You open the door, ready to traverse the basement. I don't want to play this
game. You're just like, all right, here, we're going to play the game anyway. You're going to go to the worst part of the game.
Thanks for playing our game.
Oh, cool. This is the only non-disturbing bits of the game.
Yeah,
here you go.
This is how you actually sleeping on the job. This is how you actually save everyone. Is the only way to win is to just not play. Do not engage. Yeah. Do not engage.
Sounds about right.
I thought that was very funny, so I was like, all right, we'll also I got an achievement out of it, so that's neat. But
yeah, I would assume that saying no just put you back to the main menu, which I assume is what most people would say, but
right. But then you do that, and you have to specifically click the basement door.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I guess you could look around the rest of the house. There's just no one there, and you're like, oh, this is a thing.
I suppose so, and I guess you would eventually work your way down, and it would be like another peaceful day in the house. You're like, cool.
No, you're going to go eat a meal. It's just the game's not going to show you the disturbing bits of what you're eating.
I mean, but none of the people showed up. Like, you're literally there by yourself.
You might have a supply down there. I mean, apparently a human body rots in about 8 hours in this game, but
yeah. Well, the thing to me is also like you apparently like have this weird. You're a cannibal who has an aversion to killing people. You're basically just like a vulture. You don't kill them. You just go gather their bodies out of the river and eat them that way.
Yeah, like I'll just wait for him to die of natural causes.
To be fair,
next week,
if that's what you're doing, you're kind of doing the world a service in the most fucked up way, like a vulture. I thought vultures looked cool as a kid. Vultures and buzzards. I was like, wow, they're really cool. And then I saw one puke on something to eat it, and I was like, I don't like that. They were like, I'm eating this, and something runs up, and they're just like, blah! And I was like, oh no. It's like that thing immediately left it alone. It was just like, no, thank you.
That's how they defend themselves, kind of. Either that or like, pecking or slashing at you.
Yeah, or all the other things that are really scary about birds. But yeah, no, let's just puke on things.
Apparently a vulture will fuck you up if you give it a chance.
Hey, you know what? All it does is tear apart dead stuff. It makes sense that it could jack you up. Every Twitch and YouTube streamer, every TikTok cooking companion is that's good. That's nice. Thank you. Hey, we're in his twice. There we are. See, there's a second time.
Absolutely.
Still standing is in here twice.
Yeah, we're super canon.
Yeah. Prepare the super cannon.
Gotta watch the deer wake up from its weird nightmare.
Yeah, I've tried to skip. I cannot, and it just keeps saying, no.
Yeah, no, it's great. We're getting to see this menu again. Apparently, this is our menu now. Like we don't get yay cabbage.
Yeah,
which is kind of good because I forgot to turn my volume down and my eardrums would have been blown out.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, so now I'm going to be
I was
going through
never
this in a
prepared for
very
how loud
mechanical way,
this
and I
is.
apologize in advance, but I want to do this right. So,
Sure.
well, there's just look there. Okay,
I
if you
know.
see,
I get this
there's
is
a
ton of
lot
shit that you gotta
everybody.
do. I
Yeah,
really
there's
do.
a
I
lot in here
understand.
that I have to do to get this done. So I apologize if I'm like, all right, now I have to click this and do this. So
Yeah. No,
to
I
get
got
the
you.
super secret ending, we have to start normally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we do want to see the disturbing bits because
We
that's
have
who we
to.
are. Yeah.
And then it is probably not. I'm extremely lazy.
Cool.
And then it is skip, and then it is the drawers. Let's see here, the drawers
so you can get
3
the trumpets.
times.
Yeah. Because we got to get them to show up. And like, hey, we're vegetables. You guys want to eat all the stew I made and not leave any for later so we can starve?
Right, yeah.
Why, yes, we do.
Well, it's also the fact that you literally talk about in the story that you did that so that they would be like, oh, wow, this person has all the food. They're really good. Says,
I know, but it's still one of those things. Like, they could have been like, oh, no, we need to save some. But
need to look around the bathroom.
nah,
We've not been in
we gotta
here.
look for another. Yeah, we haven't looked in the bathroom the first time.
Yep, it's a bathroom,
Yep, it's a
toilet, bathtub, and a cabinet underneath the sink. Open the cabinet.
Well, yes. I want to open the cabinet.
Yes. You peer into the cabinet. You found a spider.
I found a spider.
It's pretty small, but it's hairy. It's far too gross to even squish. There's a note buried in the spider web. This is going to be the last note we didn't get. Good day. We have received a fair number of complaints from Ruslana Ulrich over her perceived harassment of her nephew Marco. Ruslana alleges that you have been frightening him and are causing a public disturbance when traveling into town. Her list of complaints is as follows: erratic shuffling, sneering at Marco in an attempt to intimidate or frighten, and babbling incoherently.
She's
We
like every
understand this
homeless
is
person
by
I've
no
ever seen.
means illegal, but humbly request that you stop doing so immediately. Failure to do so will result in person meetings to discuss. Thank you for your time, Leonard Casimirs.
I figure that's what you wanted is to
You take the letter with
get
you.
an
You
in-person
shut the
meeting.
cabinet. We got all the notes. Good job, everybody.
Yay!
What else do you want to check out?
Inspect the black markings.
Let me see. Then it says,
We can turn on. We can take a relaxing bath. That's in our blood
Says-
gross bathtub.
you get ready to look at your reflection in the mirror. Nah.
Nah.
No, thank you. Hard pass.
Bath.
Nope. No. Not a chance.
Let me
Not
look at my
today.
reflection, you bitch.
No thanks. Nah. No.
No.
That's funny. Sorry, no. Never. No chance. Hell no.
I'm surprised it's like, hey, we haven't drawn a model. Leave it alone.
It literally says, look into the mirror 15 or more times until triggering the hell no dialogue.
Oh, there it is. Hell no.
Yeah. Then it says, inspect the black markings.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like mold. Must be residue from some old liquids.
Oh, I wonder what those could be.
The others should be coming back any minute now. You leave the bathroom to greet them.
Yeah, this is where he saw the marmot that for some reason he's afraid of.
Right.
Whatever. Should still be boars. A
Right.
marmot.
Agreed.
The marmot
And
didn't kill
then
your friend.
It is Mariah.
Hello.
And then it is the crafting one.
Yeah.
And then it is inspect the kitchen.
Hello, chompettes.
And then it is
I want to
after
see
that.
if this ending doesn't reveal whether or not the squirrel is a real thing or not. It's gonna be just a. I don't think it's gonna be that secret. That's the revelation I want to know.
Right.
We're
So
gonna
it
dunk
is-
on Anatoly. We're gonna defend.
No,
him.
it is Anatoly can read us all with my own 2 eyes.
Okay. Good, because Corinne doesn't deserve our support.
Sure. Well, until you find love, and in which case, then it's fine.
Whatever. Yeah. And so apparently you're the worst kind of couple on the face of the planet.
You're literally just like skipping through an orphanage, chopping people in half with a giant pair of scissors, just like la 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 la.
Yeah, and that's apparently your happiness. That's how you find it.
So
is
it is
murdering people
talk
across the
with
countryside.
Mariah.
Yeah, raspberry. They're like, hey, we need to talk in private. I need to talk to you.
Then it is speak with Mariah.
Yeah.
Speak with Mariah.
Yeah.
This is where she's cold.
He's all like, yeah. And then, you know. Is
Now
this the ending where we don't let Mariah go drown herself?
Hey, what if I told you? Probably not. Now it
Damn
is
it.
talk with Anatoly. Oh, new
So
conversation. We have not done this.
Oh. Cool.
We're going to be finding all of the things we haven't done because you have to do all of them to get the secret thing. So Anatoly's paging through a book. He can't read, so I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah. Hey. You really should have been more careful with our emergency supplies. What were you thinking? Having a crawfish boil
You're
on time
reading
like
Kafka
this.
upside down, you dimwit. Literally. It's literally.
I know.
You moron.
Shut up. The pictures still look the same. Leave me alone.
I'm sorry, Anatoly.
Apology accepted. Who could have predicted this much rain? You know, me.
Apparently
I
we
always
could
talk about
have.
the weather.
Apparently we could have because we actually make this happen.
No.
Do you not remember that where they talked to, like one of the chompettes that was like raspberry or something who hates us was like, oh, the rain trick again? Really? You're doing that? Oh yeah, okay.
But there's also a part in the game, remember, where they go on about meteorology. We're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, correct. Anatoly seems to talk about fungi and meteorology, but then it's like, I can't read, and he's like holding a book upside down. Turns out we thought Gregor was the himbo. I mean, I guess he still is because it ain't Anatoly. But yeah.
Anatoly's just an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. As I say, there's a difference.
You're sweet as a pound cake. Thank you. You'll have to teach me that vegetable stew recipe when all this is over.
No, I won't. You're sure he will remember that?
The winky face. This book is a great distraction.
Pretty
Not
colors
as good
in
as,
the
you know,
Kafka
one
past.
fish, two fish.
Yeah.
What were the other ones? Very well written.
Oh, you get the hint and leave Anatoly to himself.
If only someone would leave me to my book.
This
by
book
myself.
is incredible that I am reading with nobody else.
I love reading books by myself.
Upside down from Kafka because it's so good. You know, the good,
Again, I
good
do not
books
appreciate
to read.
the judgment on how I read books. It's my life, and it's my choice.
These are the books that I like to read. Oh, what the mess is this?
Oh,
handsome knitting himbo.
Yeah.
We now are like, this is why I'm following this guide, because there's so much stuff we haven't seen. It's all the art we haven't seen is just from this ending, apparently. Gregor seems to be coping through knitting. One moment. Sorry.
Nah, I got you. You picked the wrong time to start eating some
I
M&Ms.
literally was like, I'm gonna eat an M&M. I'm like, nope, too bad. Thanks for
what about your voice line?
Thanks for keeping everyone's spirits high. I know it's what Mariah would have wanted. Don't you think? Have you heard the noises? Sometimes I think I hear Mariah outside, saying something I can't make out because apparently I lost her Ukrainian accent and all these things. It comes out in gasps. Looks like she's trying to clear water from, she's trying to clear water from her throat. She's like, you're like, how are you sleeping in this house? If I heard that outside, I wouldn't leave because that's outside. But also,
I wouldn't be asleep though. I'd be like,
I understand why he's sitting in a corner in the dark knitting because, what can I do? I guess I can knit because the demons.
Every time I go to sleep, unfortunately, my bed is the one by the window.
Yeah,
and
the
I'll
one
get
where she's just sitting outside. And it's like she looks like a turkey in the rain, just like. Other times, I can hear her crying, and I never heard her cry. Have you ever heard at night? Mariah at night? What? Magic Yoda, tell me what? Tell me what I need to pick. Yes. So it is not only me.
No,
well, remember Anatoly has said this before, and
it, yeah,
and said that he said that, but then Corinne is like, I don't know what they're talking about. They're all insane.
Yeah. It's actually the most peaceful sound I've ever heard. It helps me get to sleep.
Yeah,
it's like
because
ocean noises.
Remember, she stands outside the door while Corinne sleeps. Yeah. And you're like, nope. Let's keep this as a secret between us, okay?
Well, it's not I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want to
frighten the others. You're not. Thank you.
Like every time you talk to them, they talk about Mariah, either noises or seeing her.
Gregor will
like,
remember
nah, this is a secret between us. You're like, it really isn't, though.
Right.
Got more relationship with Gregor. This is what. I wonder if we can get 6 hearts from him too. You know, watch him get his limbs chopped off. Because no matter what, everybody's fucked.
You leave him to ponder Mariah's fate.
I think if he just hears her weird ghost drowning outside.
So now it jumps. So now it jumps straight to. Says yes, and then it says consider your dying wish granted. So is it because there's just no choices with Anatoly? Is that what it is?
Probably. It's probably just like he's gonna leave one way or the other. It doesn't matter.
Let me double check this. Let me save right here real quick and double check the guide because I don't want to mess up now this far in this. Hold on one moment. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I would rather look. I'd rather measure 3 times and cut once.
Yeah, because apparently that would be like skipping 3 days worth of stuff. Unless at some point we just do that thing where we like go to a random room, pass out, wake up, go to another room.
Okay, here's what it was. There is actually a little bit. There was a part cut off on the guide. There were 3 things that needed to be seen. So I'm glad that I checked that. I'm glad I still had the guide pulled up. I took screenshots of the guide all the way through, and then I kept it on a tab open to make sure. Right. So. Yeah. It is now speak with Anatoly in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Then. All right, we've done that.
We get our eye gouged out by the blacksmith.
Yep. Then it is going to be. All the faces.
It's weird when you see it on fast forward. It just starts popping up everywhere.
Right. Yeah, the weirdest one to me is Anatoly's face going.
Yeah.
Like that face is so weird. Speak with Anatoly near the. Chat with Anatoly near the basement. All right.
Or he's gonna be like, "Hey, do you hear her through the door?"
Says Anatoly, "I'm here for you." I can't skip this.
Oh, okay. So
this is new.
I thought we had seen this already. Thank you. Staying in this cabin.
Maybe it was because we only saw it in New Game Plus. Maybe we could skip this.
Maybe.
Some days when I was 6, my father. This is the dead dog story, so we will skip.
Yeah.
It's just because we haven't seen it in this playthrough, so.
Get to talk about me listening to my Travis Tritt albums.
There it is. And then it says hit yes.
What up, Brad?
And then I need to pick yes 2 more times.
So we get to give Gregor the anesthesia.
Oh God! So we have to side with. We have to. I guess that is the mercy of it all. I guess is.
Yeah.
Doing that.
I guess he technically doesn't feel it as it's happening. That's the only thing we could give him.
I guess. Ain't great.
Nope. No, it is not.
Then you have to say yes.
Yeah.
You literally have to tell him, "Yes, I'm disappointed in you."
Ugh.
And then you have to say, yes, your dying wish is granted. Are you disappointed in me? Yes. Also here.
But also, I'll give you a blanket here.
That's definitely, I see why that would be part of the secret ending, because no one is going to be a dick nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Much warmer now. Watch out for that knife, okay? Greg
everyone is talking about the knife.
Says, Maria, Anatoly, and then you watch the light leave his eyes. We skip, and now we go to. Have you seen the basement key anywhere?
Yes, it was.
Then we go to. So have you seen the basement key anywhere? And then we go the cauldron.
Yeah.
And then...
Hello, cabbage.
Then we go... What's next, cabbage? And then we go explore the bedroom.
Gotta find all the chompette.
And then we tell her about the basement.
Yeah. Like she doesn't already know. And then we lock her in the basement.
Then
We're like,
it
all
says,
right, time to wait
then
for the
it
screaming to
says,
stop.
hover over the mirror on the left side.
All right. Oh, hi, cabbage.
Then it says, hover over the window.
I don't remember. I didn't see that option. Maybe in a minute. Possibly.
Yeah, it'd have to be.
All right, back to day 14. Or I'm sorry, day 15, because it does the weird time skipping stuff where it's just like, hey. All right, what is the option to hover over the window?
I'll let you know.
There we go.
Hover over the window.
Hello.
Anatoly.
Yeah.
Inspect the piece of paper left of window.
Yeah. The first note you ever received.
Thinking about the messenger puts a smile on your face.
Cool.
Wonder who that could be, because we didn't get to read it.
Nope.
Then it says, inspect the bookshelf, right of window.
Yeah. Yeah,
that was the one where it was like, bring
back my
kid. Yeah, the one begging.
Yeah, please give me my daughter back. I'll give you anything. It's just like, okay.
Then the answer is yes.
Yeah. Huh, I wouldn't have done that. You're stupid for telling me.
Now it's like, why were you nice to me?
Like, yeah. Yeah. We gotta do this.
Okay, now it says, keep using chompettes to end the battle.
I didn't know, like, doing that actually did anything, because remember we did it for the first couple times, we're like, this is useless.
All of us are here to help you. Watch out for the night. Right. Please survive this fight. We want to play hide and go seek again. Chompettes, help out.
Yeah. You get 5 HP back. Alright. Stabbed again.
Thanks. You talking to yourself again? Should have killed me earlier. No chance of that now. Chompettes.
Hello, Onion.
It's me, Onion. Look at those wounds. Blood, gross. Your eyes start to water. What did I tell you about crying? You got this, champ. Good luck. Okay, so.
Yeah. 5 HP. Alright.
Corinne looks confused, though. Looks like Corinne is plotting her next attack. Chompettes again.
Because we're literally just talking to floating vegetables that are not there for anyone else.
I don't like that the radio that we've not seen again this entire thing is moving back and forth behind us.
Yeah. Like it's floating.
Yeah. I don't really care who dies down here. You're both pretty awful. Good luck.
Yeah. Thanks, Potato.
Potato's words cut pretty deep. It makes you feel a little bit better, though. Corinne is mumbling to herself. She catches her breath. Should have kept the door locked!
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
I'm secretly everyone's favorite chompette. But, it's all to my cousin Cornbread,
Raziel.
You point out that Raziel was one of Onion's relatives. Oh, it's getting harder and harder to recall any long-term memories. Is Onion my sibling? You shake your head. Oh, good luck.
All right, now we're starting to get some insight into the chompettes.
Yeah. Corinne lunges at you. You talking to yourself again? She laughs at you. Won't be burying you.
Yeah, you're gonna eat us. We get it.
Raspberry. Oh God.
Always Mary Raspberry is a like me to my cabbage. You know me by now, and I never acted merry. Correct?
You nod.
Are you gonna devour the red-haired woman when you win? Or leave her corpse to stink up the basement? We both know your answer. Let's end this.
I mean, probably both, because apparently we get like a little bit, and then they immediately rot, and we can't eat it anymore, and we're all like, oh God, we're out of food again.
You feel a flood of emotions from the chompettes. Anger, sadness, joy, determination. Your bones feel quicker, like your reflexes are improved. The Chompettes have imbued a second wind inside of you. You get ready
Oh.
for Corinne's next attack. So you just go Super Saiyan in this fight, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
You just choose the Chompettes.
Yeah, because apparently I think we'd used them like 2 or 3 times. We're
Yeah,
like,
we
this
got
isn't
to
doing
like
anything.
bread, and we're like,
Just
I'm
getting
getting
stabbed
5
to
health.
death.
I'm getting 5 health every time. What's the meaning of this? Stumbles down the hallway.
Yep.
Then it says once at the dark room, hover over the left mirror.
Okay. We just
this is we've got to go all
yeah,
the way through
it happens
everything,
after the
so-
credits, yeah. Because it keeps going, and we're like, oh, I thought the credits were the end of it. Apparently not.
Mhm.
Although doing all these endings and stuff, I do wish we could skip the credits. Like,
Same.
don't get me wrong, they deserve all the credit that they get, but we also
Have
shown
seen
these
them
credits by like 18 times.
Yeah, correct. Agreed.
And these are some, especially when we start getting all the Kickstarter backers, these
Yeah.
get pretty long.
Mhm.
We're over here for like 10 minutes. Being like, yeah, those are the names again. And some of them aren't even names because it looked like they were typed in wingdings.
Right.
it's like at symbol, ampersand,
Whiteface
percentage.
is from I'm Scared. That's the name of the game. Okay.
Ah, okay.
But
Fair.
there was one from Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion or whatever it's called.
Yeah. I never played that game. I think that was big on YouTube for a while, but I never played it myself because I didn't want to do something where I just got jump scared all the time. I mean, I've done Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't need to do that again.
Spooky's Jump Scare thing is actually like, it is a very long game.
Hmm.
It's like 100 floors, and like you won't get scared on most of the floors.
Sure.
There's like little
And then-
cardboard cutouts that look like the Chompettes that like swing out. They're like cutesy things, and you're just like, oh, okay. And then something really scary shows up, and you're like, I hate this. I need to kill this deer with a lumber axe or something. Get away from me. Carrie Ann from Scream Queen Gaming.
Yeah. I mean, that's one way to get it out there.
Or Don Daddy White Hill. Or Tara
Chokehold.
Chokehold Douglas. What you gonna do
Yeah.
when Tara Chokehold Douglas coming at you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, you're a wrestler? Like backyard wrestling? Like, what are we doing here? Or,
Turns out she's
or is that
actually a
just a thing that
dominatrix.
everyone has yeah. Like that's your friend's nickname because you just put everyone in chokehold, even if they don't ask. Like, oh yeah, that's old chokehold. I don't know why we're friends with her. I guess she has the
I
best
just
moves.
realized-
I don't know.
I just realized Jeff Bakalar from Giant Bomb is on the last page of those backers underneath
Oh.
every YouTube person.
Sure.
It literally says Jeff Bakalar. So either someone donated in his name or Jeff Bakalar is secretly not just into hockey, keyboards, and pinball, but also horror
Kookaburras.
visual novels.
Yeah. You know.
You
why
hear
not?
talking upstairs. Thieves. Oh, this is where the people.
Yeah.
So now we're back.
Have you been sent, or did you come of your own free will?
Right. All right. So
Alright, hover over the mirror.
once in the dark room, hover over the mirror, stand still. An extra choice shows up if you spam click on run.
Oh, so it's stuff we kind of almost did, but never did. So if we spam click it, so
It says stand still. An extra choice shows up if you spam click on run. So
yeah,
do we need to, I'm going to save here just in case this is I can't
Yeah.
save here. That's right. Hold on. Can I save here? I can.
yeah. So we literally have to, like, when the run button comes
So-
up, just fucking.
I don't know because it says stand still.
Yeah, but also spam clicking on run seems to be not just sitting there.
Right.
And is the face going to start coming toward us, or did we miss that part? Yeah, because like the face comes toward us, and then
so if I pick it, so it says, "Are you scared?" and you keep clicking run.
yeah,
Then it says, "Are you scared?" You're not scared. But it says stand still, so I think that means I'm not supposed to click on it.
okay, sure.
So, well, that's why I saved before it. So I'm just gonna sit here.
Yeah. Because this is the option we usually do, where we just don't.
Right.
Do
so
anything.
it says stand still, then an extra choice shows up if you spam click. So it says stand still, so I assume that it means that I'm supposed to have that happen.
Yeah, sure.
Then it says wake up in a cold sweat.
There's Mariah in the doorway over there.
Beckoning you to follow her.
Yeah, she's apparently
Beautiful
enraged.
sunny day outside.
Oh, that's... I forgot that that's what it is. Yeah, Corinne's still missing. Another trick by one of them.
Anatoly goes, ooh.
Ah, yes, day 666. Garbage can.
So it
Inside the
says,
mouse hole.
it says check the mouse hole 3 times.
Yep.
Then it says yes. And then it says yes. Well, we're digging in the toilet, and they're like, ooh, poop hands, you
Yeah.
gross, nasty garbage person. And we're like, okay, cool.
You even gotta
thanks.
wash your hands. We're like, I'm a cannibal. I want to wash my hands.
Here comes the scare doll.
Yeah.
Don't get up before Saturday.
Saturday.
It says
Oh,
east.
Good. We get all that. And
Boy, we are
stabby
really
stab.
just skipping, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, there's that again.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
this is when we really start the stabbing, because we've seen that before,
Yeesh.
where it's just, she's just like, "Brr," and you're like, "Brr." And we're back here again. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, now we get to hear the
'cause
song.
we remember the first time we did, we were like, what the f-?
Is totally great, but please do refrain from going in the basement. Cooking companions, your life just might end. Cooking.
Such a happy music for the lyrics that we're currently hearing.
Don't trust that onion.
I wonder why they always like specifically point out the onion, even though the potato is the one I'd actually watch out
Potato is
for.
the actual murderer. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I don't know why they want us to distrust the onion. The onion just wants to call us a crybaby and tell us to shut up.
Right.
Onion's like, hey.
Onion calls us stinky and hates us and is very bitter against us, but like,
Your life just might end.
Oh, yes, the Chompette's cabin courses. Yep. Sorry, onion, raspberry, bread, and potato with his knife. His angry face and knife. Yes, hello. Oh, well. I hate that it always begins there, where it's just like, yeah, okay.
what, Mariah dying horribly?
Yeah.
All right. We must inspect the bathtub.
Yeah, that's where we get the warrant.
Inspect the
It's just
toilet
like,
paper roll. No, do not look
Gross.
in the mirror. You still there? Okay, cool. You can stay there.
Yeah. All right.
Neither of them.
You get to stand in the kitchen and stare at a wall. Oh, I guess we go to the basement door. Weird faces. Yeah.
Now it says talk with nobody.
Why would we? They're all going to be food
We've
soon
not
anyway.
done this.
No.
This is new.
Yeah,
They'll
we'll
all eventually end up down here. Not you, though.
We're special.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anatoly leaves, and now we're back to this.
Now it says yes.
Once again, we get to do this. I don't
And
care
it
how many times we
says-
do this. This never makes me feel good about it.
Then it says eat a meal.
Yeah.
The last option in the guide just says eat a meal.
Yeah. There it is.
Said to have a quick lunch at the table.
Oh, why not? Hello.
He escaped. You wake in a cold sweat.
Yeah,
Nope.
we're back to that.
Don't like
Yeah,
that.
We're having a nightmare. Yeah.
Sheets
We're in the wet
away.
spot. Yeah. Hello. Again. We all know how this ends. We get the knife and we stab, stab, stab.
I understand why we stabbed her 400 times when she's the other thing.
Yeah, when she goes, "Brah!" You're like, ah!
Yeah, yeah, correct.
Watch the light leave her eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a thing we do. Hello, turnip. Without a chompette face,
Just
you'll
trying to speak. Might take a couple days. Here it goes. Here it is. Here it is, folks. Are you ready? I heard music. I think we did it.
All right. All right. Oh. The very peaceful, you and Korean lived out your happiest life music.
Yes. A blinding white light surrounds you. Did you have a heart attack? Fall down the staircase? Or is this... You shouldn't hide from your reflection. Cornbread?
Are we cornbread?
The one and only. My body is gone, but my spirit remains. I have created hundreds, no, thousands of terrible puns. A plague of puns. It is my greatest legacy.
You're right. Puns are a plague, and they should be wiped off the planet.
I'm glad Bread has carried on this memory. I will first grant you a recipe card for finding me. Savor it with honey. Savor it with honey and butter. You unlock the last recipe card.
Yay!
I'm proud of you for making it this far. You always picked yourself up after falling down this past year. That was probably hard at times, but you did it.
This could be
It's very meta. Yes, it's absolutely
Yeah.
super meta.
after all the COVID and all that stuff.
Correct.
It's like, yeah,
Absolutely.
congratulations.
After
Also,
this-
still standing. Congratulations for making it another day.
It's true. After the storm passes, you might have the best year yet. Just give it some time. Okay? For coming all this way, I'll let you ask me one question. Please, do not waste this opportunity. Can I save here? Great questions to ask, Cornbread.
Apparently. Yeah, there's a lot of
All right.
questions here.
Why aren't you telling me a joke? Because you haven't earned one.
We heard a question, but not a joke.
I'm sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. Okay, well, go backwards.
All right. Okay.
What happened to your body? You really wanted to waste your one question on that? You devoured all of it. Every
Yeah.
last piece. I'm sorry, but it's time to say goodbye.
All right.
Now we go back. Where are the others? You haven't let them move on yet. The chompettes are like insects trapped in amber,
With
caught
dino
between
DNA.
mortal worlds and unable to join me without your release. Given enough time, perhaps you'll let go of them. Like you did with me all those years ago.
It's like a weird mercy we grant them. Is to
I'm
finally
sorry,
let their spirits
but it's
move
time
on.
to say goodbye. Now we roll back again.
What's your real name?
What is your real name? Raziel.
So,
Duh.
You know.
Well, that one was a waste of a question. I'm sorry, but it's time to say goodbye. Okay, go back. Who am I?
Who am I?
We both know you don't have amnesia. Just look in the mirror and try to accept what you see. Maybe we'll meet again someday. Maybe. I'm sorry, but it's time to say goodbye.
All right.
As you say goodbye to Cornbread, you slowly come back to the cabin. It's time to cook.
Oh, good.
Whee! Cabbage!
Let's go look at the
Back to
extras.
the happy music.
Thank goodness. What is this final?
Oh,
Oh, is
this is the
this it?
cornbread.
Oh, it looks
Yeah.
vegetarian, gluten-free cornbread. That looks delicious.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it looks so good.
Might be some good cornbread.
I like cornbread, let me tell you. I have no
Apparently
issues.
You can replace the eggs with like half a cup of unsweetened applesauce to make it vegan. Never thought of that.
I've never used applesauce for a binding agent, but I've used, I forget what the, there's other things people use instead of eggs. Is it shortening?
I don't think so.
There's another
Maybe.
thing people use very commonly instead of eggs in baking, and I don't remember what it is. But applesauce, it makes sense. But yeah, it sounds delicious, and they say eat it with honey and butter. So not exactly. This is like a dessert cornbread.
Yeah, it seems like it would be very sweet.
Okay, well, I'm here to tell you. Was it Jiffy cornbread or whatever, Jiffy mix?
Yeah, it's still pretty sweet. Yeah.
It's very sweet. It's not like the cornbread I grew up with, which is very much like puts hair on your chest. You're like, yeah, eat it with buttermilk. It's delicious. But gosh, but this would be sweet like Jiffy mix, I imagine. But that's delicious. I've eaten my fair share of that stuff.
Yeah.
Let's see what the other
sweet
art
cornbread
is.
is not like my grandmother's cornbread.
No, grandmother's cornbread is like a Popeye's biscuit. You need like a gallon of water to go with it. So here's Anatoly reading his dumb upside down book. What else we got? There's Gregor. Oh gosh, that hurts really bad. I got a boo boo right there. Oh! Don't ever get nose hair, people. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that hurt. I'm good. I'm good
Anatoly's
again.
melted ghoul face.
Yeah, I'm good without all that, thanks. Oh, the chibis.
Yeah.
I feel so bad. Mary, Kate.
With her knife.
It was Mary, Kate. Oh, that's funny. Mary, Kate, get it?
Yeah.
And then, what was his name? Gustav or
Gary?
Gary.
It was Gary.
So then, he was probably Andy then.
Maybe.
Is there any concept art, or did they just go, I don't know, give him a name?
Yeah, there's none with his name. Maybe he was Anatoly all along. Who knows?
It's possible. Terrifying.
Yeah.
So that's all of that.
That's
There's
literally all the
actually
art.
there's a thing that I noticed after we got done recording that we didn't look at last time, was that we clicked at all the people, right?
Right.
We got their bios and stuff.
Oh, did the
They
trumpets have
also
bios?
have, yes. Correct. We haven't looked at that yet. So that's the last thing. We're like, right here, go out with a bang. Cabbage profile. With so many cabbage dishes here, how could Cabbage not be the leader of the Chompettes? Heck, she's even in the logo. Just don't let her tell you the complete history of Halupki.
Yeah.
Okay. Pro tip: for an easier time, cut the cabbage in half and then cut the halves into quarters. I mean, sure. You're making wedge salad out of cabbage?
No, it's just easier to cut that way.
I know, it's also easier to cook because it has more surface area. Pro tip, let's see. Fun fact, cabbage has been cultivated more than 6,000 years. Wow. Hey, cabbage. Onions. He'll make you cry, but also smile. Probably the MVP of the culinary world. Don't tell cabbage that. That's true. I don't use cabbage in a lot of dishes. I use
onions and garlic, man.
and they're in the same family, so that makes sense. I use onions, either fresh onions or I have like dehydrated onion flakes that I will throw in like soups and casseroles and certain things if I don't have an onion on hand, or if I'm just like, I don't really want a whole onion, I just want a little sprig of onion taste, then I'll use some dehydrated. But most of the time I'll do chop one, and then I don't really cry, so I don't have to worry about that.
I do. Boy.
And we have so much garlic, like so much. It looks like Wario's house in here. It's so much garlic. Peel an onion without crying by running it under cold water. Sure. Bread. No need to butter him up. He'll listen to concerns and belly aching. Just don't let him get stale. Nobody likes him stale. Pretty big, pretty small. Depends. Don't eat too much of it. A combine can harvest enough wheat in 9 seconds to make 70 loaves of cornbread. Or 7 loaves of bread, sorry.
Yeah. Neat.
I love raspberries. I love them so much. Oh my god, I eat so many raspberries. Always married, no exceptions. She's definitely the sweetest of the bunch, and she'll help you out in a jam. 36 inches? Just kidding, that's the plant height. I was like, dang, raspberry, like
that's a gigantic raspberry.
that is a raspberry. You're like pulling the things off of and eat the nodules and eating those like an apple. Yeah. There are over 200 different known species of raspberry, but only 2 are grown at large scale. Potato. Something seriously wrong with potato. He insists you learn the Harris-Benedict equation. Why?
Why? You gotta know how to survive.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's true. Pro tip: to peel him easier, use a knife and make a small ring around the center of the potato. Boil the potato for some time and then try peeling it. So it just gets water in and it just comes. That's weird. Okay,
yeah,
sure,
I guess,
believe
but
it.
I'll just use a potato peeler. Thank you.
Well, or I'll just eat it with the peel on. It's not,
yeah, I mean, for most things, keeping the peel on is fine as long as you wash it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, if you don't wash your potatoes, it's going to taste like mud.
If you don't wash your potatoes,
it comes out of the ground.
Yeah,
come on.
If you don't wash your potatoes, they're going to be potatoes. That's something I've often wondered. Are potatoes actually that color if you grow them not in the ground?
I mean, how do you grow them without them being in the ground?
Or are they stained? Well, like hydroponics, like not having them stained in soil, because
but I've never.
Because when you're in a classroom in elementary school, you do that experiment where you put toothpicks through it and then you sit it in water and it roots down into the water. But I've never seen the potato before we got into that part, because we always used the ones from the supermarket that were already potatoes and grew them by putting them in water. So I want to know if a potato looks like that due to dye, or if it looks like that. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they're brown either way.
But is it stained? Because I want to know. There's also like the gold Yukons, which are, my god, they're delicious. Them little sons of bitches are fantastic.
They are good.
And I guess that's all she wrote.
That is all for cooking companions. We've literally done everything we could possibly do.
We have literally done everything, every ending, everything. So. From what I have gained from all of the get out of here, from what I have gained is that we were like the potato, according to what everybody in the community thinks is what happens with everything all put together.
Sure.
Is that potato was the original person in the cabin, or the person before us in the cabin, and all of the other chompettes were our friends?
Yeah.
Maybe. And that potato killed all of them, and then we were the Corinne of our group, where we were the one that was
killed whatever.
That we were the one that was a suitable host for the Baba Yaga spirit, and so then we killed Potato, which is why it's his knife that we keep using, and keeps asking for his knife back, but he's been a potato the whole game, and it's why everybody's like, "Yo, screw you, Potato! Get back in your basement, you garbage troll!"
Yeah,
it's because he was the murderer before, and then.
Right.
We did all this stuff, and then they're like, we don't want Corinne to be the thing. We want you to let us go, because Corinne will just be like, cool, fruit to talk to while I eat other people. And so it seems that apparently Raziel, Cornbread, was the one that you killed, and you got so engrieved by it that was the thing that made you stop murdering people. And so you started becoming a scavenger
and then you let them
of
go
corpses.
So they wouldn't become a chompette forever.
Yes, so then you got... Well, they were a chompette, but you eventually let them go. Mm-hmm. But they were the death. Raziel was the death of innocence.
Because apparently they were related to Onion.
Yes. So they were the death that got you to stop killing people, and then you started scavenging corpses instead. And you're still a cannibal, still gotta eat, still gotta do your thing. But that was the thing, and so that's why Cornbread is like, you let me go. Maybe you can let them go at some point whenever you feel like you can do that. That'd
That
be cool.
being said, if that's really how you are, then what Corinne did to Gregor shouldn't have happened. Or
Well,
it should have severely fucked you up.
Yeah, well, but that was the thing, is whenever that scene plays out, like, you're definitely like you talk about how what she did was beyond extreme. Like, you're not okay with it.
Yeah, but you also just go to bed.
Yeah, you also don't interact, which is weird. I don't know if that's like the Baba Yaga keeping you at bay or what it is. It's just like, no, stay your hand. That's dumb. What are you doing? You just stay here. You just let her do that. You get to eat. It's fine. You can be the innocent.
Yeah.
No, you should hit her in the head.
Absolutely.
Like, yeah.
And also, if we're gonna kill her and eat her anyway, fuck it. What's the point?
I think the only reason that the meat spoils so quickly is because you're just throwing it in there with other meat, and it's just getting rot on it faster because there's already like a group of. Because if you put you put a steak and you sit it on the counter, it's gonna be bad eventually. You put a steak on the counter next to 3 steaks that are already rotten, and you just throw it on the pile of rotten steaks, it's gonna rot way faster because it's gonna have a population of fungal growth,
bacteria and stuff's
garbage and
already gonna
stuff
be
that's already there. Yeah. So that being said, this game's great. I love these kinds of games, so we need more of these. I want more. Cooking Companions, we love you. Thank you for this game. It's really dark. That Gregor part really fucked me up, and I won't forget about it soon.
Boy.
There should be I know there's not for story purposes, but there should be. If I was gonna mod this game, I would put in a thing where you walk in and it plays the El Kabong guitar breaking sound effect, and then you hear RKO out of nowhere, and then Karen is dead, because that is just messed up. What happens to Gregor is truly the one thing that is just like the rest of them. They go out and they die, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But Gregor is
just
just
let
like
him
the
go out
moment
of the
where
cabin. Just let him go. Let him
yeah,
go drown.
Gregor is the moment where you're just like, oof, this is rough. So on that
It starts
note,
to get real.
Joe Zombie, I saw there is exactly one thing we have not done in this game yet, so we're gonna go do that real quick and see what it is.
Yeah, it's what is it, to give in to the hungering void or something like that?
Something like that. Yeah, it was like the one achievement I don't have is called Ravenous Beyond Repair.
Sure. And
So
I guess
we're
it's to
gonna-
be like an antisocial nightmare person.
Yep, we're gonna see how this works. So in New Game
Alright.
Plus, which is where we are,
Sure.
it says it says inspect the bathtub.
Yeah, I literally left the room for a minute to go use the
Inspect
bathroom
the
and like get some
paper
water. But I came back in and you're stabbing Corinne to death. I'm like, oh, okay.
Then it says neither of them.
Yeah. Don't want to talk to anybody. Don't want to be friends with anybody. They're all food.
Then it
Doesn't matter.
says talk with nobody.
Yeah. Once again, we are just staring at the basement door.
Then it says say nothing.
Excuse me.
So I think this is the ending that like breaks you as a person,
Ah,
because you don't talk this entire playthrough.
right.
It's literally inspect the bathtub to read the note, inspect the toilet paper roll, get called a piece of garbage, talk with nobody, then go to the basement, say nothing, then look at the bookshelf
then-
4 times. Various books, no time to read. Take a closer look.
Yeah, we never were able to give Bread his boat.
Right. Potato shows up. We're just browsing. Why not read this one? Read the book.
Yeah, it's the weird, gross one.
You read the singed book with the nightmare stuff. That would never happen. Then let's see if we read the bookshelf again. The rest of the books are boring. Then we eat a meal.
Yeah.
We decide to have a quick lunch at the table.
Crap. And there she is with her grungle mouth. Hello, weird face. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You feel underneath. Gross. You must have broken a fever.
Yeah.
Let's see. Come with me. Cautiously get up.
There's
Grab
potato.
onto the railing.
Yeah, she tries to push down the stairs. And there's people approaching.
Alright, down we go.
Yeah, it's just like, you monster, you're the worst, I'm gonna stab you. And we stabby stab. There we go. And we, just do a little murder and we move on with our day.
Sure. So this thing says that you do that, and then that is you will get then that is embracing the abyss is what we should get now. Well, if you notice, we didn't talk to anybody, and all we talked to was Potato.
Yeah, sure. Hello, Potato.
Didn't think you still had it in you. Good job. Potato seems to be at ease. Give me back my knife. You hand Potato the knife. Finally. Looting it from my corpse and hiding it in a drawer. Murder and theft in one day. Thank you for giving it back to me. You must be hungry after that encounter. But why consume their rotting corpses? Fresher has always been better.
So we
Plenty
go
of
back to
sweet
eating
morsels out there in the world.
people, like murdering them and eating them.
It's time you leave this cabin and bring the food back here. No whispers outside. Just chirping birds and the wind. Come. Let us feast on all of them. Baba Yaga's going on a murder spree with her baked potato friend.
Apparently.
Armed with Potato's knife and a new mindset, you finally leave your cabin. The memory of the Chompettes fades in time. Only Potato guides your actions now. You roam from village to village, slaying all that try to end your reign of terror. You boil and cook companions, families, and friends alike. Your actions can never be cleansed from the earth. You bring a storm to every town.
God.
So you literally cause a flood in every town, so they're all forced to go inside, and then you murder all of them and eat them.
Yep.
Well, hey, how about that? If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have seen that. So that's a neat
one
little
more ending for everyone.
That's a neat little bonus I'll have to edit onto the end of that. So there you go. That's the actual last of it. So
yeah,
we'll
we've finally done everything in Cooking Companions. For real this time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Now we'll do the actual outro. Hey, thanks for watching. This is great because I'll just snip off the first outro because there's no reason to have two.
Why not?
Thank you for watching. I've been Dead Action Jones.
And I've been Joe Zombie.
This is Cooking Companions. Great game. Go pick it
If
up.
there's ever more stuff that comes out, we'll be back for more of whatever this is.
Clearly. And so we are still standing. This is Cooking Companions. Go buy the game. Support the devs. It's a great game. If whatever they do next, I'm on board.
Absolutely.
Until next time, have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.